Sorry that this video started off a little weird. Alright, so from my last two videos, you saw pick number 1 and 2. We saw Thunder T and we saw Mega Alt. So, pick number 3, of course. I still can't believe this thing made it to me to round 3. But we brought our boy back. Lucario's back. Dracosius to Lucario is back. So, the reason I brought Lucario back is because, 1, the speed tier. Lucario is incredibly fast, and because it's super offensive. So Lucario can be used as a wall breaker with its 110 attack, 115 special attack, so it can be a mixed attacker. Although, depending on what team we bring him, Lucario can be kind of like a paper wall because it has no defenses with 70 HP defense and special defense. It's very let's see. It's a little easier to counter Lucario because of its kind of lackluster defenses. I'm not saying that they're bad. I'm just saying they could be a little better. But with that, let's move into Showdown here. Okay, let's see. So the main reason I brought Lucario. I will try it 1 week. I am going to bring it back. But I had one time I brought Assault Fest Lucario. It actually did decently well. And I brought it, I forgot for what. I forgot why I brought it, but I know I brought it to take some hits. And it actually did pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. But, alright, so Lucario. Lucario's main weaknesses are, pulling up his page right now, fire, fighting, and ground. Let's see. Considering it's got Aura Sphere, if we want to go on the or if we want the offensive pressure, but we want that fighting coverage. So fighting stab. With this move doesn't check accuracy, so it's kind of like a better focus blast. Let's see, we get Blaze Kick, so if we want to get some elemental coverage going. Bone Rush for the ground coverage, if we really want to. See, Bulk Up, if we want Lucario to look like he hit the gym, then we get Bulldoze. So this is the same thing as, I forgot, I believe Altaria got it as well. It's a move that can lower the speed by 1. We have Bullet Punch as stab, but it also can be used as priority. We get Calm Mind as part of our setup. If Assault Vest didn't stop any status moves, because when you do Assault Vest, it raises your special defense, but you can only use offensive moves. I honestly think Calm Mind Lucario could actually do some damage. Let's see. What else? What else we got here? Circle Throw. The main move. CC. Close Combat. Let's see. Counter. If we're predicting, or if we bring Sash. Let's see. Crunch and Dark Pulse for the dark coverage. Dragon Pulse. Drain Punch for recovery and fighting coverage. Dual Chop for that physical dragon coverage. And Earthquake if we don't want to bring Bulldoze. So here's some more priority with E-Speed. This actually almost always goes first because it does have that +2 priority, allowing it to for the most part go first depending on what move. Flash Cannon for special stab. Let's see. Here is the move I was talking about. Focus Blast. The one thing about this is the 70 accuracy, which basically means it can actually miss. So there's that. It's a little risky, but if we're feeling lucky, we might be able to hit one. Force Palm. If we want to maybe get some hacks going. Let's see. Why do you get heal pulse? I guess you. I guess that's a thing for some reason. Ooh, the move that almost every fighting type runs. HJK, high jump kick. That 10% chance to miss, but it's a really strong physical move. It's definitely a risky play because if you do miss, you do lose half of your max HP, and that basically gives the opponent a chance to take Lucario down. Let's see. Ice Punch. Here's some more elemental coverage. Iron Tail. Let's see. Here's a move I've used. Oh, Magnarize. We can try and bring Magnarize to see if they try to predict any ground or us to stay in and bring in a ground type. Or if they predict our switch in, we can Magnarize up turn 1, and if they try to Earthquake or Earth Power, they should miss. Because this does give us immunity to ground. It basically raises us up in the air. Me first. So let's say a rock type wants to try and go for Earthquake. We can me first. We're usually faster depending on the ground type. We can me first and copy Earthquake and try and take them down that way. Meteor Mash with this. It's got a 20% chance to raise our attack, so it's kind of like a free bulk up, but using a steel move, which makes it kind of nice. Nasty Plot. We can bring like a nasty Anubis set, where it's basically Nasty Plot Luke. Nasty Plot Luke. Let's see. Poison Jab. More elemental coverage. But this can also be used for fairies. I know. Because I know Luke can still, I believe, resist or it's neutral against fairies. Because he has fighting steel. So we can try and bring that. Maybe take a couple things down. Power Up Punch. Again. But this is 100%. We can try and get things that way. Let's see what else. Rock climb. So here's some rock coverage. We can go rock slide to stop any flying types from trying to take us down. Rock tomb. Here's even more chances to lower our opponent's speed. This is why I brought Luke to our team. I've used this set before. It's actually pretty funny. It unfortunately did not work because I overpredicted, but roleplay Lucario, if we can get something like adaptability on that first turn, and we live a hit, we can actually roleplay adaptability and basically make Lucario a Mega Luke without Mega. Um, let's see, Sheer Force, King, Sheer Force, Luke is another thing that could be really busted, I guess you could say. Um, let's see, Shadow Ball. Now here's some coverage. Here's some ghost coverage. We can try and bring Shadow Ball, Shadow Claw if we want the more physical. Um, if we want to go for some crits, we can go with Stone Edge. Substitute. This is for like a defensive look. This could work, but you gotta be careful. For some reason, Lucario gets Sunny Day. That's interesting. Um, then you have Sword Stance. Let's see, Thunder Punch. We can get some. We can get some Toxic going if people want a Toxic, or if people want to bring their bulky stuff because they think we can't wall break it. We can try and Toxic them to try and stop them. We got some more priority with Vacuum Wave. Um, we get the Headbutt on the Psychic side. Lucario overall is a very versatile Mon, and with the offensive pressure it has, I think it could be a really solid Mon on this team with Mega Alt and with Thunderous with Thunder's T, because not only with Thunder's T, not only do I have a ground immunity, but now with Mega Alt, I also have with Thunder's T, I have a ground immunity, and then with Mega Alt, I get that Dragon immunity. Yeah, because technically it's Dragon Fairy. So there's that. Let's see. Then the Fire typing and Ground typing, but again, Ground typing's covered. Fire typing, I guess you can go with Thundy? I mean, Fire and Fighting don't do much to Altaria or Thundy, so there's not really much any. There's not too many mons that can already counter this trifecta with only these three mons, because I cover basically almost every weakness that Luke has, allowing him to come in and possibly sweep late game. And the other two mons are very versatile that can try and actually take him down. But overall, in all honesty, I just brought him because Lucario's our boy. He's kind of the reason this channel is here. Lucario Mega Luke is kind of our mascot. So when I got a second chance to bring him, I kind of jumped on it and got him third round this time. I did not want to wait. I figured, why not? I could always work around the team with those three. It made it a little easier to team build. But for now, honestly, that's about it. I mean, its abilities with Steadfast, Inner Justice, and Justified. So Steadfast and Justified are kind of niche, where Steadfast is good against stuff like Weavile and Sneasel, which get Fake Out. Justified, it's a little bit more niche because you have to get hit by like Dark Pulse. You have to get hit by stuff like Knockoff. So it's definitely interesting. Inner Focus is mainly now. here's the thing. Inner focus can actually stop Weavile. It can actually stop Sneasel. It stops like stuff like Perugly actually. But we'll see how Luke does this season. Uh, it's definitely something, or it's definitely a mod I am more than happy to bring back for another season. Because it's my boy. Luke is the mon that, like I said, this channel is based on. Mega Luke. Um, and the fact that I was able to get him for the second time in a row, I'm just in shock. Uh, but for now, I will leave you guys. Uh, I'll try to get more of these pick videos up before our match. I will try and upload the match on Saturday. Um, and I'll try to get these videos out as fast as I can. Um, at the moment that this video goes up, you may or may not get two more because I'm trying to get these done by Friday. So we'll see how this works out. We'll see how this turns out. But for now, I am actually gonna peace out, and I will see you all next time.